my desk covered in Ghirardelli chocolate wrappers and fucking
Dude,
Red
look how many
Bulls.
fucking Waterloos I have on my desk. This isn't even
they're
all
not
of
even the
them.
good ones.
There's those 4. I know, because they gave me the wrong ones. There's these 2. There's 3 over here. I have so many goddamn cans of Waterloo set up on my desk. It's like a goth. I'm like a goth with candles.
I literally cleared off my desk before we started recording because I was ashamed.
Yeah.
It was like I've been like buying the mini sodas because like I can never finish a full size soda. What that turns into is 8 mini sodas on my desk.
Yeah.
Which is 4 sodas.
Which is 4 whole sodas.
But they're still not empty because I have something wrong with my brain. No, this is real. I have something wrong with my brain where I can't finish food because it makes me feel ill. Like it doesn't matter how big of a serving it is. If I eat the last bite or drink the last sip, I feel nauseous.
Coming to you live from the laboratories of boyfriend material, we're here to present you with a new opportunity to invest in. We call it Sip-A-Soda. That's right, for when you want a can of soda, just the right amount for you and your neurodivergent brain. It's Sip-A-Soda.
I don't know what kind of autism that is, but I hate it. It's expensive mostly. I only got the expensive autism.
Right. None of the ones that were like you drop a bunch of like matchsticks on the ground, you can count them instantly. None of that.
No.
None of the fun like math ones where you could beat the fucking house in Vegas. No.
Just me 3D printing and airbrush and buying an airbrush machine to print things paint the things I'm printing. That's what I did all weekend.
I fucking hate this. I hate this so much. I hate that we have the same stupid brain. Cause I don't have it either. I'm not smart. I can't see things. I can't do the stupid detective thing where you like remember everything that you've been through in the episode to solve the crime.
No, if anything, it's worse. Like if anything, it's like it's a hindrance.
Yeah.
There's that great Dave Attell joke where he's like, I got struck by lightning, and people think you get struck by lightning, you get powers, you like telepathy, read minds. It's like, no, I got the ability to shake on the ground and shit my pants. That's how I feel with the Tiz. It's like, no. I didn't turn into Charles Xavier. I turned into a guy who can barely fucking keep his finances in order.
Yeah, it's mostly just bad financial decisions that I will never pay back.
No, well, that's not true. I am kind of like Sherlock in that like I can relive the memory exactly as it was, but only for memories where I was a piece of shit to somebody.
Right. That's anxiety.
Yeah. I'm like psych.
That's called Holmes syndrome.
I'm like psych, but I only notice all the ways in which I'm a piece of shit and I should die. I got to apologize to you guys.
Why?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Just for anything.
No, Andrew, you're right. I shouldn't have shit in your closet. That was a step too far.
I know, because it mingled with my shit that's already in there. I'm doing experiments. No.
We've made super dookie. I have to apologize because I'm like grumpy and angry because guess what? I've started dieting.
Oh. This is my nightmare come true, actually.
Me dieting?
Yeah.
What? Why?
I don't want Mondo like Hassan maxing.
That's hysterical.
That'll piss me off.
No, if anything, I'm Kumail maxing, and I'm going to be in all of the Marvel, I want to say, stuff going forward.
So you're gonna get in psychotically good juice. You're gonna get on gear and get super juiced, fucking up, and get super ripped for a movie that you're barely featured in.
Oh yeah, baby. Whoa.
First of all, you're gonna get super jacked and ripped and super juiced up, and then have to keep that throughout the pandemic because you can't film for a year and a half, and you still have to maintain the physique, and then you make a movie that nobody watched except for me in IMAX.
Right, exactly, man. Serious. What a monkey! What a curl of the monkey's paw that was.
What movie was he in? What movie?
Eternals.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought this, but you said IMAX, and I was like, damn, Kumail was in Oppenheimer? I didn't see him. He plays the bomb.
No, I saw, it's so funny. I've only seen a little bit of Eternals, and I saw it the way it was meant to be seen, which is with no sound on someone else's screen on a plane.
Yes.
Honestly, you're not missing much.
And at first I was like, it was one of those things where I was like, am I just like, did I bar myself out on this flight too much? And I don't like, I can't make heads or tails. They had the subtitles on, and it was like my adjacent neighbor, like across the aisle. So it was just impossible to not look at. And so I was just kind of like idly like checking in every once in a while. And then I like locked in for a minute. I was like, this is what am I fucking looking at? This looks awful. It feels bad. And like, well,
it is, the only Marvel movie that I can think of that has a sex scene in it.
yes.
Whoa.
And seeing it in IMAX is so much worse than anything, I think.
Yeah.
Ew.
Seeing that one porn angle that no one wants up everyone's fucking gooch from the back with like a flashlight light that's on it. Like they get the angle and they realize it's too dark, and then you see the light come out.
It's too much.
Then it's too much. It's too much.
We actually used a new style of filming that's never been done before, where we did an infrared shot on the anuses to really make them pop. We got the idea from Dune, Dune 2 chicks at the same time, that other movie that I did. God, yeah, I don't know, dude. Cinema's fucking stupid and porn is better, actually, now that I think about it. I don't, when they made Birdman, it was such a big deal. You know how many 2-hour-long one-shot porn movies I've seen in my lifetime? 1,000.
All climax.
Can you imagine watching a porn in the Sphere?
Oh my God, it's all I think about, dude.
Watching a VR porn in the Sphere.
Oh
Do you
God.
think that
Being Clockwork Oranged to watch just eyes spread, like eyes lids spread open to watch.
it's not the only thing getting spread open, but yeah,
That's right.
do you think that whatever I watch on the inside of the sphere is projected on the outside of the sphere? Because that's like the ultimate version of not realizing that my phone's still connected to the Bluetooth speaker outside.
Right, exactly. And you're like, why isn't it playing? Oh, and then yeah, it's playing porn on the like party like Beats pill that's outside.
Yeah, they made the same noise that you just made. Which
also begs the question that you were so horny that you had to leave a party to go to your room to jack off. Oh man. I can't squeeze my people in this party. My dick's too hard. I can't be squeezing by people in here.
Yeah, dude, I just gotta go. I gotta go make another vat of jungle juice, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, has anyone ever bought anything off of Temu, or is everything on there an AI generated image to make me uncomfortable and mad?
I've only
the
heard
latter.
of people buying it, but I've never known anyone who's actually bought anything off of Temu.
I keep getting the most fucked up ads on Temu. I'm gonna send it to you guys. This is just for you. You can look at them later. I just remembered, and if I don't send it now, it'll kill me.
That's fine.
This is your ring tape.
I've seen so many fucking ads on Temu that are just like a sweater, a dog toy, a fucking tractor, and it's like how?
And how is
This
the
was
tractor? How is the full size tractor $400? That can't be possible. That shouldn't be possible.
I feel like, listen, we don't know the markups.
Yeah. It's like, actually, you do get a tractor for $400. Joke's on you, though. It's made of uranium, and if you sit on it once, all your teeth fall out.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
fine. I'm
joke's on
selling
you.
that shit.
Yeah, I got some Libyans.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I got
Is that who it was?
in Back to the Future. Is that who you're thinking of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Libyans.
It's
Yeah,
so random.
yeah,
Pre 9/11, we just blame anybody.
yeah. Hey, at that point, that was a world away. We don't have to think about shit.
Oh yeah, I get these ads too.
Did you see what it is though?
Yeah, it's like a thing that you put on your ass to make your ass. Well,
No,
this one is
Yeah, do you see what the other ones?
A silicone practice arm. Practice arm.
For what?
what? Hold on.
What
Why
am I
is
practicing?
what? Hold on. One of these is a spray bottle that is spraying some unknown liquid onto the tip of a penis, making
does
it
the text
burst
The
say?
into flames.
flames.
And it
What does
says,
the text
"You know
say?
how to use it. You
You
need it."
need it.
What
Okay,
is that?
First of all, absolutely not to both of those things. I don't know how to use it. I don't know what it is, so I certainly don't need it. Incredible. The silicone practice. Sorry, guys, I'm late to Kermit practice. I gotta practice being a human puppet for some dude. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Every time I get ads for something on that fucking site, I'm just like, okay, that will explode, burn, or is made of poison. Like, there's no way. Like, every single thing.
There's so many dicks in all the ads, and also the thing I was focused on, because I get them all the time, is the like things that you wear to give yourself a big black ass, and it's specifically always black.
Yep.
Yeah. I love this idea. I love this genre of products, which I would call no foresight products, which is like, get this thing to make your ass look, you make it look fucking cheeked up. You're going to look so fucking caked up with this giant, round, perfect ass. What happens when you have to get naked? Like this.
I will tell you exactly what happens when you have to get naked, because I dated someone who wore a fake butt all the time.
What?
It gets wadded up in the back of your drawer, and you're wondering for like months, like, how come the bottom drawer never closes all the way? And then you take the drawer out, and then you reach back there, and it's just an ass pad.
Oh my God. No, I'm sorry, but okay. There's that, but then what about the like ta-da magic trick of, oh wait, you got no ass? Like, I've been sold a bill of goods.
I feel like those are not for like getting laid. I feel like those are just for presentation.
Okay,
like
this is just brand marketing.
These are for show, not for go.
Yeah,
exactly. It's for show. It's for other people. I feel like you have to be in a relationship to do it, and just be like, yeah, I'm doing this. Because then otherwise you can't go home with a stranger and then like leave your ass like under his bed. Like, that's crazy.
Well, you super can, and I will find it and I will hang it up like a jersey in the rafters. But secondly, I do love the idea that this is just Super Bowl advertising for yourself. It's like, look, you already know me. I'm Miranda. I'm around. You know who I am. This is just to remind you what I can do.
This is just awareness branding. We want to bring attention to us and to like what I'm all about. This is not
potential.
Really exactly.
Dude, fuck dieting. I'm getting 3 of these and I'm putting them at different points at my body, and that's it. I don't have to do anything anymore. They're gonna keep it all inside.
Have you guys seen Mondo's ass chest? It's insane.
He's got a 4-pack, but it's not right.
I think Mondo's been doing the Temu version of the substance.
Fuck, are you guys ready to do this podcast?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome to the only relationship advice show guaranteed to ruin your relationship. It's boyfriend material.
That's right.
I am your macro hitting piece of shit gym boyfriend, Armando Torres, and joining me as always we have
is your micro hitting boyfriend, Andrew. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're microdosing hitting her.
What? What? No! I hate this.
I don't know that's okay. Just a little slap. It seems fine in the moment, but you do 12 of those, that's a full slap.
It's like sneezes and an orgasm.
Yeah. That's why I put a bunch of pepper, because if I get 6 sneezes, that's a cum. It's like a punch card.
Yeah. I'd like to cash in these 6 sneezes for a nut.
Dude, I'm about to bust in a chew. Griff, you are wait, I should have said your name. And also with us we have
your boyfriend who's trying to find new ways to make chicken breast palatable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I had a Greek style today.
What is that?
It's like mostly like, I don't know, it just came with a sauce.
Oh,
it
the
wasn't
chicken.
Tzatziki. Yeah.
Straight up, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were like bragging about like boning down. I thought you were like, I did it Greek style today.
No, what?
That's when you hit
do
it from the
toga.
back and it's a young boy, and also you're expanding the mind.
That's what
the youth, as my girlfriend would say.
That's when you that's when you invent democracy and then take it easy for 2,000 years.
Yeah, dude.
You really just kick back.
Speaking of my girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
I have a complaint. Or no, I don't. Okay. Speaking of my girlfriend, I have a sentiment.
A qualm? A bone to pick? Or just an expression?
We can't, Andrew, we can't use any of that language. She's too close to a Latina to bring
right.
up the fight.
That's right. Okay.
Not beating the allegations.
You hit it Greek style.
You hit Greek style.
I hit it Greek style. And then afterwards, I would say 5 to 10 minutes afterwards, she got up, she fist bumped me, and she said GG's, and she walked away.
Oh my god!
This is not a one night stand. This is also
oh my god!
This is also not a frat boy who just had a gay experience that he doesn't know how to deal with. This is my loving girlfriend, partner, wife, and it was like
No.
we were cuddling, and then a switch got flipped, and it was just fist bump, GG's, walk away.
This is not your wife or your girlfriend. This is your squad mate, dude. What the fuck?
I was just about to say, it's like, I don't know, depending on what's said during sex, many things probably said in the same thing of a fucking COD lobby.
Yeah. GG, bottom diff.
Bottom dip.
Where we drop it.
Rushing B.
On me.
Rotate.
And who could forget no Russian?
All right, guys, I'm gonna breach.
God.
Okay, my ult's ready.
My ult's ready.
I don't. Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
don't
guys.
know.
I'm gonna switch.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what there is to. I think you just emote and then hope that they like that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, what?
Did
Nothing
you like
can be
it?
done.
I was confused by it.
Yeah, no shit. I'd be like GG?
You guys are fucking dorks. I would be so into that. I would be ecstatic.
I mean,
No,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If done in earnest, very funny. If done as a bit, also very funny.
Pretty funny.
I believe it was done in earnest.
Okay. Here's and this is gonna get a little too gross, and I'm sorry. And it's really not that gross. It's just because that you're my friend and my sister, and I love you. I think you take it as a compliment. I think what happened is you done Greek too good, and now all of the like files are like on pause, and the first thing that the brain could pull was gamer language GG. You got them brains rearranged.
Thinking back on the encounter, that could be accurate.
Yeah.
That could have been the short circuit.
You might have knocked some files into the wrong folder. You know what I mean? Like you go for the I love you, you go for the do you need anything? You go for the can I get you a towel? And instead what comes out is GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, that's like when that's like when I accidentally saved my resume to my homework file because it was the place that all my Photoshop stuff went.
That's a real like have a nice flight, you too, to the gate agent. Like they're not what the fuck. It's just
have a nice meal, you too. Oh no.
Fuck.
At that point you owe them a meal. You gotta buy them a meal and sit them down. Holy shit. I don't Jesus Christ.
We're friends. I have a question. Me. Hey,
What
hey
do I do?
listeners, if you have any advice, go to our Discord. Tell me what to do.
Hell yes.
Yes, you know
Uh.
what? And then best advice we'll read on the episode
We'll read on the
next
episode.
week.
Yeah.
She
Jeez,
Absolutely.
listens to this.
Absolutely.
She's gonna kill me in 3 weeks when she catches up.
you can't let her. You got to keep that life. It's so exciting that she can't possibly make her way through the backlog.
I have to mark episode as read as soon as it comes out.
There you
There
go.
you go. Very smart.
By the way, there's a new guy. There's a new person going through our back catalog and leaving comments on the YouTube going, I'm here in the back catalog, loving it.
I saw that guy, and our other guy has almost caught up. I think he's
Almost.
like 1 or 2 episodes behind.
The
Love
only thing that gives me any amount of like worry or unliking it is the fact that the closer that they get, the more that they use phrasing like, I'm almost there. And that's upsetting.
Don't like that.
Don't like that.
Nope. Don't like that.
That's just
GG.
looking at
That ain't-
in the rear view of your car and seeing someone somehow running at pace with your car.
Right. Like the fucking T1000
Yeah.
behind with the fucking like metal hook arms.
Top Dad sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, hey, let's give them something to catch up to. You guys ready to help out some other people?
Let's help
Yeah.
them out.
Let's do it.
All right. Hi, boyfriends. My girlfriend just fucked me good, and I said GG and gave her a fist bump, and she's like upset about it. What the fuck?
I'm not upset. I'm perplexed.
All right. Hi, boyfriend. Hi, boyfriends. My name is Jessica, and I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years. Around the time we first started going out, I found out that he had an ex also named Jessica. Whatever, it's a common name. But since then, I've learned that he has dated 4 other Jessicas. Not 4 including me, 4 other Jessicas.
That's for those counting at home. 5
Five
Jessicas.
Jessicas.
This can't be a coincidence, right? Should I be worried? Is this some sort of incredibly specific fetish? How do I even talk to him about this? I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but my father he once dated a woman named Linda, and now he has the name Linda tattooed on his neck,
Yes.
across his neck.
And the sexy ladies on his arm that he paid people to jerk off to in jail.
Yes, yeah. My mom's name is not Linda, and his wife's name is also not Linda. And I know for a fact that in the middle there, he did try to date a second Linda. So have you considered the point that maybe your boyfriend has the name Jessica tattooed somewhere on him,
That you haven't seen yet
Yeah.
and he has
after
to
2
keep?
years.
Yeah, well, it's hidden under his big black butt leggings that he puts on
Yes.
every
Yes.
month.
His Temu black ass.
Episode name.
Dude, it sounds like an insult you would hear one of the kids on Abbott Elementary say to one of them.
Oh my
to the white
god.
teacher, yeah.
Your Temu
Yes.
big black ass.
Incredible. Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm going to weigh in here because I have specific experience with this. Because if you were born, I would say, between the years of 1980, well, no, I'll go 75 and 95,
Yeah.
there is an 80% chance your name is Ashley, Jessica, Emily, or Sarah.
Yep.
There, like, you
God.
are, folks, I have dated 4 Emilys in my life.
Whoa.
During
Yes.
the pandemic alone, I went on dates with 5 different Sarahs spelled 3 different ways.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's an epidemic for sure.
It truly is. Yeah, my dating history is mainly comprised of Danielle's and Madison's in various different ways.
That I like that this answer solidly dates us all.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, well, that's fair. My little brother, though, I mean, I cannot tell you how many people that he's dated named Hermione or
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi. Yeah, I
Khaleesi.
could not remember.
Daenerys.
I mostly date women with different variations of Mia Khalifa as their name, and that shows you where I am. No, I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. I don't know if this is added context. It's been the last 4 before her.
Directly, like in succession?
It's
It
in a row.
It's okay. This was an extremely long email with a bunch of added context, and I tried to shorten it down as much as possible. Which, by the way, Jessica, if you're listening, I hope you are. Great writer. Thank you for all the information that you sent me, but I did only really need about a paragraph of it. Or maybe I didn't, because now I'm adding context. It seems to be that it's been the last like 5 women that he's dated have all been named Jessica. Yeah, he seems to only maybe Have you ever considered that maybe a fortune teller told him that he would fall in love with a Jessica?
Ooh.
Very possible.
Yeah. Have you ever considered the fact that maybe he saw an Instagram reel that said the name of your soulmate is, and then somebody dropped a paper towel into a body of water and it said Jessica on it? You ever think about that? No, you really think about yourself.
Have you ever thought that someone made one of those little like origami sort of like triangle things and did math and played MASH, and that he was going to be a doctor and marry an artist and her name would be Jessica,
and they would have 19 children.
They would have 19 children.
They would live in a shack
and live in a shack,
Dude,
and make $5 a year. Yeah.
MASH was my fucking favorite because it would always be like, you're gonna drive an Escalade and you're gonna be so fucking broke. You have nothing. You have nothing. You'll have an Escalade and 26 kids, you piece of shit. And her name will be Daniela.
That's weird. Actually, I was gonna try to make an excuse for them. Like that's more than the coinky dink. I feel.
Yeah,
sure.
Maybe is he like maybe he's like super paranoid about like calling you the wrong name.
Whoa.
He's like, I can't call someone the wrong name if they all have the same name.
I did see.
And also, what if it's so he can shit talk you?
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, man.
Jessica sucks.
Fuck.
Babe,
shit.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Jessica H.
Damn.
Well, she hates when he does that because she can tell the difference. She can smell it.
Yeah, I also love the mentality of this piece of shit who would use so much subterfuge to be in a relationship that he clearly hates.
He's hated all the Jessicas.
But the fortune teller don't lie.
Oh,
right, exactly. So he's just like, yeah, precisely. Unbelievable. So he can talk shit. Incredible.
What
So
a poll.
funny.
What a weird. Because here's the thing. That's like a fear that you pulled from your own brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
In what way?
I don't know. I think that maybe you've dated people who have dated other people with your name, and you heard them, and you thought maybe they're talking shit about an ex.
Before I started dating my current partner, she has a best friend in New York that she said is her soulmate who has the same name as me. Who also I've met her. She came down and stayed for a while. I think like last summer. It's really hard hearing your name and it not being you. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. My name is too young for me.
Interesting.
There's a lot of Gen Z with my name, but when I was growing up, I met like one other person with my name, maybe 2.
Interesting.
I met a lot of Michaelas, and there's a bunch of those.
Oh, you can't
like,
throw a rock without hitting a Michaela.
Yeah, dime a dozen.
Don't do
but
it.
I never. Yeah, but I this is my first time having encountered someone with my own name. It was very upsetting. Also, Mondo, my middle name is Danielle.
God fucking damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll never escape it. The fortune teller was right.
The fortune teller,
yeah.
every woman in your life is going to be named Danielle.
Mondo, you know what my name almost was?
Was it almost Daniel?
Daniel.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, actually, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I that's a total joke. It was always going to be Andrew.
It was inevitable.
No, it was the number. No, I mean,
My birth was foretold eons before my coming.
Oh yeah, my parents did that like thing where like they took the bones of a crow and rolled them on the ground, and of course they said Andrew, so that's what it had to be.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've talked about this many times before. There were two other names that my name was maybe going to be, and the first one was Atreyu.
Like the dragon?
Yeah, it's that dates my mom.
That's a dragon. The kid's name was
kid?
the kid's name was Atreyu in the Neverending Story.
Right, and
Yeah,
you would have got your ass beat every day.
Yeah, I also like the only way that I could have like avoided it is if I went by Trey, and then I would be a whole different guy. I would have been.
You would be a whole
Completely
different guy. This brings up an incredible topic of conversation, which is nominative determinism.
Mm-hmm.
Does your name influence your like arc in life?
Oh yeah,
Does
absolutely.
It your trajectory?
Look, here's the thing: Armando was always born to go be a part of Rooster Teeth and see that down to the end, and then like be part of this like weird nerdosphere of the internet. That was Armando's destiny.
Yeah.
Trey would have worked for Barstool Sports. Trey would he would still have a job, and he would have a constant bag of cocaine in his pocket.
Instead of now, which is an empty bag of cocaine in my pocket.
God, you would suck. Trey wouldn't have opened the episode with "I've started dieting for 2 days." Trey would have been like, "You wouldn't believe I'm 987 months into hitting my macros exactly every single day."
Yeah, the closest I've gotten to that was that week where I hit my macaroni salad every day. Hawaiian barbecue. Hell yeah. Come on, guys. That was a great joke.
Trey would have a mustache and not a beard.
Yeah. Instead, I have a beard and not a mustache. That fucking asshole.
Trey would have a soul patch.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Trey would have a huge cock, too. Yeah. Trey wouldn't be, Trey wouldn't be afraid of letting people in.
God, I love Trey.
I really do.
I
just start getting very wistful.
I forgot what my other alternate name was supposed to be, but it was a feminized version of my dad's name, which does not make sense because there is no woman version of my dad's name. So it would have had to been a made up name, which I hate.
What? All names are made up. You go far back enough.
No, but like real made up, not in a baby book.
Okay.
Okay. So like complete fiction.
Yeah, yeah, no, and it also wouldn't have been cute. I would have been bullied within inches of my life more so than I was growing up already.
Sure.
Yeah. I always think about that when you're naming a kid is how like you have to, thankfully, if I was ever going to become a father, I already have the sense of humor of a teenage boy. Yeah. So like I would be able to like, okay, like throw me a name. Throw me any name.
James.
More like lames, fucking
Damn
idiot,
it.
nerd, stupid dork, wedgie.
Yeah.
Boom, throw me another one.
Yeah.
Maya nuts dragging across your fucking face. Boom, wedgie. Next one.
Sam,
more like bam. That's the sound of me hitting your mom from the back last night, idiot. Bam, wedgied, you're done.
Jonah.
Jonah. John, suck on these fucking nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Elliot.
That's actually that's the safe one. That one's good.
Yeah.
That's a good, and put that one
idiot.
into the good one.
I think you should call him idiot.
I mean, yeah, there's also like smelly it.
Smelly it.
Yeah, smelly it.
L idiot.
Huh? Levi?
Here's
I left some of my jeans in your mom last night. Sorry. It doesn't make it's a different spelling of gene. Shut up.
All right. Andrew, give me a hard one. I'll show you how easy it is.
Malachi.
Gay. There you go. Boom. Also, I already wanted to use that one before I even heard what you said, because it was going to be like, may I lick your asshole? Boom, got you.
I straight up thought you were going to use the F slur.
Here's the thing, Trey would have.
And it would not be ironic. Oh. Dude, Trey would hit that shit and then hit that guy. He's fucked up. He's a menace.
He's a bad man. He is a bad man.
Trey's a bad guy with 5 DUIs. Oh, shit.
God, fuck.
Yeah, so I guess maybe, I don't know, change your name. Try going by your middle.
Yeah, go by your middle name. Oh my god. Start going by your middle name, and if he's super against it, you know.
You know.
No. Yep. That's the telltale name.
There you go.
Oh,
All right.
God. All right.
Coming out.
Oh, all right. We've got another question. It's a pretty good one. So my girlfriend had some friends over the other day, and I overheard them talking about me. My girlfriend mentioned that I take long showers, and that is when I, quote, play with myself, which, real quick, pop out of the question. Hate that phrasing.
Hate it
so
Play
much.
with myself. Gross.
Yeah, that
Vile.
specific verbiage is like literally only reserved, and you shouldn't talk about it anyway, but literally only reserved for like the moments that you're becoming aware that, you know, it feel good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. The only reason that verbiage is used is when like a kid gets sent home from school,
Yes.
like from
Yeah.
daycare. It's like Timothy was playing with himself. Like that's
Yeah.
when you use that verbiage, and it's gross then too.
Yeah.
First of all, I take it seriously. Second of all,
It's not play.
Yeah. No.
That's when I
It's
work with
fire.
myself.
Yeah.
Actually, I call it clocking in, dude.
Yeah.
Cocking in. Fuck.
Cocking in.
God damn
There it
Yeah.
is. God damn it.
Very
Put on
good.
a pot of coffee. We're about to do work.
I take it black.
Okay, well, I give it Mexican. I don't know what that has to do with it.
I'll take mine with a splash of cream. Is this our grossest podcast episode yet? We'll see.
So-
No. My girlfriend mentioned that I take long showers, and that's when I go to work on myself. It's too much context to go into, but she definitely thinks that I jerk off in the shower. Hold on, I gotta give you this with the best line read. This is actually how it was written when it was sent to me.
Okay. All right.
It's too much context to go into, but she definitely thinks that I jerk off in the shower. But I don't. I just take long showers. I always have. How? No, I don't. I promise. How do I even begin to convince her that my showers are my me time, but not my me time?
I have this. Okay, here's my advice, and I think this is pretty airtight, and because again, it like explains everything. While you're showering, you just every 5 or 10 seconds just need to yell, "I'm not jacking off! Not jacking off in here!"
Ooh, I know what could work.
What?
Okay.
Put this podcast on while you're in the shower, and no one can jerk off to this.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
Do you know
Yes.
Or
how
like
many
anything.
You know how many times I was going to take like a long shower when I was staying at the house, the cohort house with like all the like young 20-year-olds, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is this is the long shower, the everything shower,
Yeah.
the shower where I fully get I become America's cleanest boy. But if I spend 20 minutes in there, they're going to think I'm jerking one out. So I would have to put on extremely loud music. So that it would be like, no, I'm not jerking it. And that's your
I think
solution.
music is worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I honestly think so.
fuck. Now
Like,
they
you
think
know,
I was
people-
jerking it to a soundtrack.
Yeah, people have sex to music, but no one's like fucking to a podcast. I hope.
Yeah.
Well,
Podcast is better than music for like doing a fucking jerk off smokescreen.
Yeah,
In my
like
own.
and like maybe you could even go like go deeper. Like it has to be like make it like a like a like a daily news podcast. No one could get hard to that.
I've got a couple thoughts. First of all, Andrew, you should have called it a choke screen. Ba-boom.
Boom. There it is.
Secondly, I'm going to go ahead and say you, the listener, listening right now, fucking try it, dude. Whip it out right now. I don't care where you are. Whip it out or put the hand down the pants. And starting now, at this minute, right now, see how far you get. And go. Here's my thing. I think you just get to jerk off in the shower now, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Yeah, you actually, I mean, she already thinks you do. So now you've got carte blanche.
Yeah.
So to
If
speak.
you're gonna do the time.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to do the time, now you can do the crime.
Yeah, exactly. You have,
Okay,
she didn't even sound upset about it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She made it cutesy. Here's the thing. If you're still for some reason hell-bent on convincing her, this is what you should do. You should just go find like a compilation of those videos where women prove that their boyfriends aren't showering correctly and show her that and just yell at her, I could be this. It could be so much worse. Would you rather I didn't wash my asshole because it's gay? No.
Wait.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, hold on. Backing up even farther. You're talking compilations of women catching their boyfriends not actually showering?
Oh yeah, there's like a TikTok genre from like a year ago or so where women would do things like they like put something underneath like the soap to see if their boyfriend used it. Like kind of like how your mom would go touch your toothbrush to see if you brushed your teeth as a child. It's women trying to catch their boyfriends lying about showering, and most of the times what it turned out to be was just the men being like, "Yeah, I showered," and she's like, "You didn't move the soap," and he's like, "I used the water." Is what it usually came down to.
No, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, so it would be things like the loofah wasn't moved, the soap wasn't moved, the liquid soap wasn't moved, the 10-in-1 wasn't moved. It was just like full, just like rinsed himself off and was like, and I'm clean now.
Yeah.
I love the idea of them being like, and here's my evidence. I put a thin line of marker underneath this bottle and it wasn't moved at all. I did a DNA test on the loofah and there hasn't been water molecules on it in a month. But the smoking gun evidence was that he smelled like fucking dog shit. Was that my boyfriend was gross to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are like the cleanest men who exist probably.
That's
Wow.
You guys are higher echelon men. You're like the top. I've never hugged either of you, and it's never been like, oh, your clothes are mildewy, or like, oh, you kind of smell stinky. It's always been pleasant to be around you guys. Like, I've never had to be in a car with you guys and roll the window down. I can't say that about most men.
Smelling bad is maybe my worst fear.
Yeah, it's
Same.
a pretty bad because like it's hard to come back from that.
It really
It's hard.
is.
It's like when you're when
What's
you're
your
when you're a
stinky?
stinky guy, you're a stinky guy.
Well, here's
Yeah, so
that's a hard
your
thing to.
girlfriend, does she want to date a stinky guy? Does she want her friends to be like, yeah, Brittany's dating the stinky guy?
ugh.
Honestly, like I cannot tell you how much better it is to be a squeaky clean guy that takes 20-minute showers who jacks off than a stinky piece of shit that is completely chaste and doesn't masturbate in the shower. Well, first of
He
all,
definitely
hold on.
jerks off in the shower.
Hold on. Stop everything. Hold the phone. We're missing the forest for the trees here, because what's really important is, why do you have a problem that your fucking partner jacks off? They do.
Yeah. Everyone jerks off.
Everyone does.
I don't think that it was
Well-
necessarily a problem. I think it was the insinuation that they think every time they're taking a long shower, they're jerking
Yeah.
off, when instead
Yeah.
they're just enjoying their long shower. Which again, the reason that I picked this one from my DMs is because I felt a kinship in there. I have also,
Yes.
I love taking long showers. I love
Me
just
too.
standing
It's
in the
the
hot
best.
water.
It's nice.
It's relaxing.
also-
Oh man, one day I'm gonna have enough money to where I could go somewhere and there's just like a waterfall, but the water is clean and hot and it feels good, and I'm just gonna stand under that water for like
It's a hot spring.
Have you ever been to a Korean spa?
no.
Oh man,
good one.
I'm picturing fucking Mondo like a capybara.
Yeah.
with a little like yuzu on his head.
Oh,
just
dude,
getting
yes.
sitting in the fucking sitting in a hot bath.
yeah, I'm gonna
Dude,
be like
go
what
to a
you see
Korean
when you
spa.
take ayahuasca. That's what I'm gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, you know what's really taking hot showers here at our place, Mondo, is actually a fucking damn delight because we have a tankless water heater, so it is endless.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It is endless hot water.
I love
because it
that.
instantly heats water for as long. I mean, as long as we have power, we have hot water.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Sick.
It's
Yeah.
My
fucking.
mom's house has that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a real win. Yeah,
And my girlfriend definitely abused it, but I know for a fact she wasn't jerking off in there.
I'm still pretty caught up on the whole like the guys who don't shower thing. I'm very sorry.
I sent you guys a video.
I'm gonna watch it. I feel like I know that it's probably a lot of people's worst fear is to smell bad because it's a really hard thing to come back from. I would also say this that as a real big guy, as a big man, as a like a pretty I'm just gonna say it, as a fat guy, you never want to smell bad because that's like a weird thing for like you see a big guy and you just assume that they smell bad for some reason. And so
The deck's stacked against you.
yeah, you want to fight back against this negative stereotype. So
Yeah.
I always try to smell really nice. I have seen some people who I've also smelled some people who smell like absolute fucking garbage, just terrible. And it's like but they are so handsome and skater boy that it's like an aura and it like works for them, but up to a point, up to an age.
Man, that you're absolutely right. Speaking of, this is so funny. I was like the first weekend I was here, the weekend of my birthday, I went and painted here out in LA out at Topanga Canyon State Park. Which is, I think now is ashes. I think it kind of burned down in the fire is exactly where I was.
Oh,
but
no.
but while I was
have
out
the last recorded image of it.
while I was out there, I was painting, and the two simultaneously highest, hottest, and smelliest people I've ever seen came like traipsing down the trail. The girl of this couple, stunning, unbelievable, but very Californian, like incredibly Californian in like
White dreads.
Almost, not quite, but honestly, spiritually, yes.
Yeah.
The dude, longer hair, again, not white dreads, but spiritually, yes. He had surfer hair. That was like done up in like a back bun thing. Both very, very hot, very fit, very toned. But they came up to see what I was painting and they were standing next to me.
Yeah.
And I know they had just been on a hike. I know that there's but this smell
It's not that.
transcended the hike. I was like,
I've hiked before. No.
no, exactly. I was like, no. This is you. You smell like this. This has nothing to do with the hike you just took. This is in your bones.
I am so paranoid about every smell. If my clothes are left in the washing machine like overnight, I have to rewash them because I cannot have like mildewy clothes. I will kill myself.
Oh
Because
God!
you don't smell it until it gets heat. Like you put it on,
and your body
and
heats
then,
it
like,
up, and then you're
your
like,
body heats it up, and you're like, Jesus Christ, no. And then also like I shower before I go to the gym. Like, because I don't want to like if I showered like the night before, like, you know, I was in bed, I could have been sweaty in bed, and like it's just like I feel like it's a nice hygienic thing to do for the other people in the gym.
my girlfriend said GG's.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a GG's.
Yeah, I don't know. Smelling bad is an absolute tragedy. And if you have a smell bad question, please send it in so I can talk about it more. But for the question at hand, I've been thinking about it. I think I got a solution.
Speak on it.
You got to get caught jerking off somewhere else. You got to.
There it is.
Yes. Car.
You got to get caught jerking off in the pantry. You got to get caught jerking off. Oh, here's a pro strat. You got to do the sad mom. This is what I call it. This is where you drive home after a long day of work and you just hang out in your car for a while. And if you're a sad mom, you cry before getting yourself together and going in and facing your family. But here, you're going to be jerking yourself off.
So you can go inside and face.
So you can go inside and face your family. Yes.
Yeah, you jerk off in a pantry. That's how you get the name Honey Nut Cheerio.
Apple jack off.
Oh, wait. I want one. Reese's Nuts.
Honeycomb.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Extra Frosted Flakes. I think there's here. I got a list here. There's a few.
Sucky Charms.
There's
No,
two.
that's so
Sucky
good.
Charms is on there. Honey Jacks, that's on there. Tricks with 3 X's, that is on here.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. I think we got them.
Grape nuts.
Yep. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get caught jerking off somewhere else. That's the strat. Because because right now, your girlfriend doesn't know where you jerk off. You're too good at hiding it. It's not in that long shower, and that's the only plausible place for that jerk off time to go. So her brain is just filling in that information logically. We're humans. We seek patterns. We want to see that kind of shit, whatever. So what you have to do is show her that she's wrong, because actually you jerk off in a weirder, much more hideable place.
Yep.
Jerk off when she takes a long shower.
Whoa.
Oh. Fucking
Look at it, reverse it.
Uno reverse card. Yes.
Jokes on you. I jerk off during your long showers.
This is the whole reason I got a heated tank, you idiot.
You dipshit.
After she gets out of the shower, you're sitting like in an armchair, like in the dark, like swilling brandy, next to like a fucking box of Kleenex. You're like, oh, how the turns have tabled. I'm also sleepy.
Dude, can I tell you the dumbest fucking thing about myself is that I used to be, first of all, I used to be a man. And I used to be a man who didn't care about the house that I lived in. So sometimes I would have sex and then I would roll over and I would grab myself a cigarette and I would smoke it. And it felt cool. It felt like being inside of a movie. You know how dumb it is to roll over and just grab a fucking geek bar and hit a blinker right quick?
Yeah, the indignity.
Oh.
No, it makes I just did it for them. It makes you regret having sex with me.
Right, exactly. It's like you want to put that other person in the correct headspace, which is you made a mistake.
I mean, that's better than what I usually do, which is I'll sometimes if it's like too early to go to sleep, just start playing Stardew Valley.
That really is
amazing.
Married sex you're having. My brain is locked onto this, like, what's the stupidest thing you could do after sex? And I just got a vision of somebody rolling over. They've just cummed.
Yeah,
and they roll over,
yeah.
reach down below the bed, and grab a can of Febreze and just spray. That would make me feel so fucking bad.
Okay, you've just cummed. You reach under the bed. Under the bed. And you pull up a currently going on game of Monopoly. All right, let's keep going.
Also, it's not directly after. It's not like you good. Do. Like, no, there's some downtime.
No, what?
I get the water. I get the.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. What you did for me in bed, it's not gonna go anywhere towards getting you boardwalk. I am a shrewd businessman.
You will have. I have 6 hotels on the property. Pay up.
Yeah.
The idea that that's how they paid their fucking rent when they went bankrupt in the game. Holy shit.
Hey, babe, you're getting fucked twice tonight.
Oh yeah, me and my partner like to play sexy Monopoly. What's that? Well, I'm glad you asked.
It's just, this is awful. It's instead of hotels, it's hotels and then little working girls.
I finished on her community chest.
Do not pass blood.
Oh, weird. This one still says go to jail. What the fuck?
Oh God, this has been a very like bit heavy episode.
Yeah.
A lot of puns, a lot of like word play, which is just my speed. But goddamn,
Holy shit. Yeah, I think you gotta just like jerk off somewhere else, get caught, let that be let that be the thing. Or I don't know, maybe invite her to shower with you. Maybe show her what you're really getting up to in there.
Yeah. Sure, how you dissociate under the water, staring at the wall, thinking about the state of things.
Yeah. Invite her to come shower with you.
Time.
That'd be like, hey, babe, I'm about to go take a long shower. You want to come with me? Oh, yeah. Actually, I would like to smash cut to you listening to a podcast in there together, just like staring into the middle distance, just like getting clean. Just the unsexiest thing on earth.
Just smash cut to you were all I need. Just Radiohead in a shower for some reason is maybe the saddest thing I could think of.
I'm in or out of the shower.
Yeah.
Truly.
But no, like there is something very I don't know, kind of bleakly cinematic of like, you know, hand up against the tile, water hitting the top of your head, dripping down as, you know, as Tom York laments the state of the world.
God, yeah. Can I weird pivot, but this is maybe the third house I've ever lived in my entire life that the shower was above my head.
Oh.
Dude, when you stay at my place, the way that you leave the shower head because you turn it all the way up and I don't realize it. So I turn it on so I can like warm it up and it just shoots to the back. And I've got the fucking curtain open because I'm not expecting it to be shooting to the back. And it just like half floods to the mirror.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when Mondo hits the back walls, he's talking about his shower head placement.
I'm getting all up in
never
that grout.
even thought about it.
I'm so sorry. I've never even considered that. And it's stupid because I'm literally moving it because here's the thing is I always start the shower down so that the water doesn't shoot out. And then I move it to the appropriate height. And I just saw everyone did that. And I'm so sorry.
I've never thought about being too tall for a shower because obviously that's never happened to me. But like, I get, I was just like, oh, I guess you can't just like have it run on top of your head always.
No,
you have to like crouch down.
Yeah, well, yeah. There was one
that sucks.
When I first started working at Funhouse way forever ago. I lived in maybe the shittiest apartment ever in Los Angeles, and the shower went up to about my chest. So if I wanted to wash my face, I basically had to cup my hands to get the water and then use it as a little bath for myself, like a bird.
That sucks.
Washing my hair was even worse. I basically just took a knee in the shower, which also didn't fully fit me inside of it. Oh my God, I fucking blocked this out. For a while, my partner was staying at a place in Los Angeles, and it was, you know what? Here's a fun fact for you. It was an apartment building that Ronald Reagan used to live at. Yeah.
So this is we're also talking about some trickle down effects here.
Oh yeah. The shower in that apartment building was too small for me to fit in and move around. So I would have to push my shoulder blades together so that I could even fit, and then I had to finagle so that I could get my hand up here, just one. I couldn't fit two, so that I could wash, and then I would have to like press myself against the cold tile to move around. And it was hell. It was hell.
Mondo, have you ever been on a cruise?
No.
Oh God.
I don't like it. I don't like the water.
He's not made for cruises.
No.
And cruises are not made for him.
I hate cruises. I think they're the worst.
I'm made to come up from the deep and grab the cruise ship and rip it in half. I am a kaiju.
I thought you were a Mex Jew.
You got me in the middle of the vape pull, and it was like a spit take, but for vape. Woo!
Sorry. The showers in a cabin in a cruise is it opens like a you slide it and it's like a half circle.
Oh,
And it's standing room only, and I feel claustrophobic in them. So I feel like you would literally have to wash 1/4 of your body at a
yeah.
time.
I'd look like a literal
Nightmare.
chorizo package.
Awful.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever. Also, the water pressure's dog shit, and then also sometimes they have them where you have to like, you wash your hands in a public bathroom and you push it down, and it like gives you like 10 seconds of
Yeah.
water.
If that.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes in like cheap cruises, it's like that for your shower.
I don't want to go on a cheap I don't want to go on any cruise, but I definitely don't want to go on a cheap cruise. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I would never go on a Carnival cruise. I'd rather die, and I probably
Are Carnival
would.
cruises not like nice cruises?
No, those are the shit ones.
Oh no.
Yeah, Carnival Cruise is the Spirit Airlines of fucking cruise
Of
lines.
cruising.
Oh.
Yeah, every time my family would go on a cruise, we'd like pull up in the dock next to the Carnival cruise ship, and it just looks like "Don't ever talk to me or my son again" meme.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's
fair,
like
we
I'll take my
always-
chances in the fucking DR. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
Yeah, we always did like I think the ship that my parents liked is like it was like the second largest cruise ship, like the currently. And it's fucking massive, and you don't realize it again until you see it next to another ship. But I hate him so much. I hate the ocean. It scares me. I
the
fear it.
ocean is terrifying. I don't really particularly like staying in hotels. I could not imagine how upset I would be that I would be staying at a hotel that could potentially do the Titanic.
Exactly, a hotel that could like kill you a lot.
The Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah.
I like the ocean. I do not like the idea of cruises, and it's mostly the sheer humanity. It's just like,
Yeah, it's a lot of human cost,
Yeah.
and I don't like
It's
it.
and also like everything. All I hear about cruises is like, oh yeah, we got stranded at sea and we were shitting in buckets for like 2 weeks. And I'm like,
That's all you hear about cruises?
Or like it's like, oh yeah, I got norovirus like the second I set foot on that
Dude.
fucking ship, and I
You're-
shat my brains out for 4 days, and like then ventured outside with like pupils the size of fucking dinner plates to like see an island, and then ran back inside and threw up some more.
Well,
it's just like
it's the
Dude.
easiest
It's terrible.
It's the easiest mode of transportation to find yourself in a fucking Lord of the Flies situation. It is the easiest
Exactly.
one. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, in Lord of the Flies, didn't they crash in a plane? Maybe. I hope, because I didn't read the book. Actually, I did. It's just been forever. And I'm thinking of Yellow Jackets. Anyway, the point is,
yeah.
it's the easiest form of transportation because you don't even have, it doesn't even have to crash. You're right. You can be stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Now we need a hierarchy. Oh, I'm the biggest one, and I'm going to smash your fucking brains against the rail. Why am I here? I'm not a passenger. I'm the comedian that they hired. So I'm also
Yeah.
good at talking to people. Now bring me more shrimp.
Bring me more shrimp. And by the way, the power's been out, so these are raw shrimp that have not been cooked. See you guys at my
It's
funeral.
driving me mad.
All the fucking iodine poison and mercury has gone straight to your fucking head.
I think I just talked myself into wanting to go on a cruise. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna look. I might die out there, but for once, I'll finally live.
Ooh, yeah. Very,
Yeah.
very poetic as you eat fistfuls of raw shrimp.
And
I am your king.
send my scouting parties to their certain death.
Absolutely. Sitting on the bow of the ship in a like fucking diaper made out of like fucking pool towels. Eating fistfuls of raw shrimp. Sir, it's been a day. It's been 1 day. Why you resorted to this incredibly fast.
Captain, I don't know how to tell you this. The power's not even out yet. I think he brought those with him. He smells like shit, but he's got kind of an aura. I like him.
I like the cut of his jib.
I like it. I stand there with my shrimp and I go, call me Trey. And that's it. All right, so I guess what we're trying to say here is go on a Carnival cruise and then take a long shower in that tiny little shower, because there's no way that you'll ever be able to jerk off in there, and then she'll know.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to get a small enough shower that you can't actually do a stroke.
Yeah.
Like you can't actually physically get an erection in the shower. It's so small.
It just pushes it back in.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This has been an incredible episode. I want to thank you for listening. Oh, and then for those of you stroking, stop. How far did you get? How close? Comment your percentage.
Yeah, if you made it here, you get a prize.
Yeah.
If you made it all the way here and haven't busted, you get a prize. We'll decide what that is later.
But you have to have been trying. If you weren't trying and you didn't bust, that doesn't count. But if you weren't trying and you busted, you get a prize.
You also get a prize. Yeah. Just like listening to the podcast, like doing dishes, like, oh, and I wasn't even trying.
What the fuck?
I got it. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Hey, if you want to find me online, I'm extremely easy to find. I'm at Mondo Does Stuff, Mando Does Stuff, all one word. Come catch me on your local Carnival cruise line. I will be performing. I will be killing. I will be starting a new religion in the name of myself. It's going to be a fun time. Also, if you like true crime shows and you live near Kansas City, Missouri, I'm going to be there on March 30th, which is a Sunday, for Cult Podcast Live. Yes, go there. Check it out. Come see me. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a blast. I'm also going to be there having a blast drinking blood bags, which is a mixed cocktail they have that they serve in a blood bag, and it fucking rips, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to drink like 19 of those, get super hungover, and go to Stubbs Barbecue. It's going to rock. And yeah, that's me. Andrew, where can the people find you?
Folks, find me on Instagram at andrewrosas.ig. Follow me there. That's my hub for all the creative things that I'm working on. Also, please subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/MidnightSnackTV is the best way to support us and the show. So we keep making this and being the absolute sweetest silly geese you ever did see in your lives. Patreon.com/MidnightSnackTV or bigolcocksanddicks.com. Also bought that domain for like 5 years, so we've got to get the cost per mention down to 0.
Yeah.
So here it is. bigolcocksanddicks.com will take us there. We also want to shout out and thank all the people who do subscribe to the Patreon and give us money. It's absolutely incredible, and we really appreciate it.
It's the only thing keeping us sustained right now.
It's incredibly nice. In fact, we need money so bad that I'm reusing Big Ol' Cocks and Dicks for other stuff. Like when I get married, it's going to be go to bigoldcocksanddicks.com/wedding invite to RSVP.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm subletting the website.
What about you, Griff?
If you want to find me, I am the _indoor kid on all platforms that allow an underscore. And if it doesn't, just take it out, like on Blue Sky. And if you want to find me not on this podcast, I did guest on a different podcast called Timeline Scavengers, which is a podcast designed to run forever, in which they assemble the MCU timeline in historical order, scene by scene.
Oh.
Good Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My scene was just the flashback in Captain Marvel.
Okay. What do they do when more movies come out and fuck with the timeline?
I guess they go back and put it in. But right now they're in a flashback in, I guess, the 70s. So I guess they've gotten past all of the World War II Captain America stuff.
We fucked up. We made this podcast too general. We need to go much more specific with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Basically what my theme was if I had a flashback moment like that movie, what would be the things in my life that popped up? So yeah, it was a good one. I overshared a lot. So if you want more of that, go check it out.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah, check it out.
That genuinely does sound like a really fun podcast. Damn. No, thank you so much for listening to the show. Hey, if you want to be super helpful, you can leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening to this, or a comment wherever you're listening to this, including Spotify. I don't know if you knew this, but Spotify has comments and we read them. We read all of them.
And I react to all of them.
Yeah, they read them. I mysteriously, I do not know why this is. I
do you
cannot
use
look at
Spotify?
comments on Spotify. They do not appear. I've showed this to several people. I've
Is
updated.
it updated?
I've updated the app. I've updated. It is 100% up to date. I cannot see comments. If you listeners out there know why I cannot fucking see comments on podcast episodes, not just ours, any podcast episodes cannot see comments, please help me fix this. I've also searched online for this and there's no answers. So I don't know
no
what's
one else
going
is
on.
having the same problem, which is
just me.
so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guy who's on day 21, probably day 28 by the time this comes out, of asking for Andrew's good boys. This is why.
Yes. This is why.
We read them and then we read them to Andrew as a bedtime story.
Literally. My
That's right.
favorite thing is I'll send a screenshot of you guys saying nice things about Andrew's voice, and I'll send him the screenshot and he goes, "Oh, where's this from?" Every single time. Every single time.
I don't see them. Or else I would be saying thank you, but I straight up can't see. I can't see. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of what my Spotify looks like on my phone. We'll post it to the fucking Instagram so you can see what I see, which is nothing.
You know what? The most recent comment on a Spotify episode, or on, I guess, Spotify in general, 11 hours ago, day 25 of asking for Andrew's good boys.
I told you.
Jesus
so it'll be on day
Christ!
32 when this goes up.
Yeah. So keep leaving those
Jesus!
comments. It's very nice. Again, patreon.com/midnightsnacktv. Go follow us on Instagram at midnightsnack.tv and fucking protect your neck.
Oh, wait, one more
Uh-huh.
thing. One more thing. I would like to apologize to Ratsall folks 6969 who left the comment. That feeling when you're on season 1, episode 8 of The Good Place and got spoiled by this episode in 2025.
Oh my God. The island is purgatory. What,
Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's father.
The guy? He can't even cook good. He has a rat underneath his fucking hat.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a twist, but I wasn't getting that for most of the movie.
Lieutenant Dan lives.
All right, bye everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.